video to kind of help you guys through your B flat scale, and I'm gonna be really honest with you. I am not a clarinetist. I can survive playing clarinet, but I wouldn't even call myself a good clarinetist. If you really want to find a good clarinetist, befriend an 8th grader, especially a section leader, because they're going to be great clarinetists that could probably help you better than I can. That's just my disclaimer, because I usually play percussion instruments and brass instruments, but I know enough to kind of get you guys going to be proficient instruments. So if I squeak or squawk, don't judge me. It's not my main instrument, and I haven't played it in forever. Okay, getting on with that. We're going to do our C scale. So it's called B flat for the rest of the band, but for you clarinets and trumpets and tenor saxes and bass clarinets, it's actually your C scale. And the good thing about it being a C scale is there is nothing fancy. No sharps, no flats, just everything is a natural note. It starts on our C, which on clarinet, there should be plenty of review. It's our first 3 fingers on our left hand and our thumb on the back. Our right hand is chilling, waiting on the bottom, okay, but it's not pressed down. So here's our C, right? Our next note is a D, which is going to be peeling away that ring finger. So we have the top 2 fingers and our thumb on the back. Our next note is an E, peel away that middle finger. So now it's just like pinchers. Right? So recap, C, D, E. Then our next note is F, and we're going to actually take this front finger off, and we're just going to have our thumb covering the hole on the back. Right? And I ended with a G there, and if you notice the G, all I did was pull. My whole hand is not going to be on it. Now, I don't want you to do it that dramatic. That was just to show you that my hand comes off for G, so it's not actually pressing any buttons. One thing you can do, and it'll make the G sound nicer because it's a throat tone, is that we can actually close our bottom hand down. So instead of being like no hands on our clarinet, as we get from this F, and move to the G, we can put this bottom hand down, and it's actually going to make it sound a little bit warmer as far as playing that G, and it leaves your hand set up for us to one day play B natural, which is coming in about 2 notes. So from that open G, our next note is A, and so that's going to be this top little key. There's a fingering chart that I'll link to this so that you have a picture. That's this top guy. So I do those first notes. Now we get to the break. This is where every clarinetist freaks out. We go from this, like almost no hands, to a whole bunch of fingers. So to play our B natural, we have this little group of 4 down here. I'm aiming for the bottom furthest one away from me if I'm looking at it. So you see this group of 4, it's this guy. Okay? And then all 3 of these fingers. Okay? And then this hand is going to do the thumb on the back, but while you're doing that, you're also pressing this register key. Okay? So your thumb is doing 2 jobs. All 3 of these fingers, like they were playing C, and because why not, let's throw this pinky in and put it right there on the front of this guy. So in our little batch of 3, it's on the frontmost one. And then it opens up to a C, so from all those fingers being pressed down, we're going to pick up the pinky that's on our left hand, but leave everything else intact. That's our C up above the staff, right? And I'm going to walk down from that. I recommend starting it in that order. So start with that high C. And don't be like that, although it'll happen, right? Get that comfortable, because going from A right, that came out better than I thought it was, but going from A, moving up our scale, sometimes is tricky. Hopefully that helps. In an effort to keep this video short, I just wanted to run through notes. You're aiming for half notes, right? Oh. Get one, right? Try hopefully that helps.